It's the $1 Million Organizer Show, tips for professional union organizers. Win more campaigns, balance work and family, and leave the competition in the dust. Now here's your host, Bob Odie.
Hello, union organizers and future union organizers. This is podcast episode number 42. We're so glad you found us. Welcome. There's an employment crisis taking place right now, and it's global. No, it's not the one we're hearing so much about in the news. The fast food workers, the customer service workers, security personnel, etc. No, we're talking about middle management, information technology positions. Employees were asked to work from home during the pandemic, and what these employees discovered was a much more enjoyable work and family life experience. Us parents were able to spend more time with our kids. Commuting time is all but eliminated, and that's half the headache in having a job. There's cost savings too. Fuel, insurance, wear and tear on vehicles, dry cleaning, work clothes, meals at restaurants. There's less illness and less sick days being utilized. Many people are reporting that they have not had a cold in the last 16 months, and it's unusual for some of us. Of course, companies want employees to return to the office, as you can imagine. And there are some studies that say over 70% of employees will quit companies if they make them return to the office. Let's see where this goes. This could be really interesting. The Bipartisan Infrastructure Plan in Washington looks like it's taking shape, and this could create a lot of union jobs all across the U.S. Have you written to your representative yet? Please do support this effort because there's a lot on the line. I wrote my representative this last week, and you can send an email, make a phone call, or even better, write a letter to your representative in Congress and the Senate. Sometimes these folks need a little push to do the right thing. They're preoccupied with procedural matters and their own little pet projects. It's time working families get what we want. I remember hearing that nothing has more impact on these representatives than a handwritten letter on yellow-lined paper. If you're ever going to write a letter, that's the way to do it. Of course, this takes a little more effort, but now's the perfect time to do it. And speaking of writing letters, do you know someone who's ill or grieving or dealing with a loss of some kind or just depressed? People need to know they're not alone. There's been a lot of isolation that's come out of this. Take care of yourself, and let's take care of those around us. A few words of encouragement scribbled in a greeting card might make all the difference. I can think of a few people right now that might need some encouragement. How about you? It can be a friend or a neighbor, a union member, a coworker. Please consider taking the time to acknowledge someone this week. I challenge you to do this. People often fake being okay, but they give clues. Let's respond in a kind way, in a charitable way, and it'll come back to us. We know that.
Thanks for listening. We hope that you'll subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a 5-star review and let us know what you'd like to hear the $1 Million Organizer talk about. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram @Union Organizer. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.